Comic relief viewers disgusted as Vic Reeves flashes penis pre-watershed, but Ed Sheeran isn't allowed to talk about rape. It was an odd sketch to air before 9 p.m, and we feel rather sorry for Susanna Reid. Comic relief viewers were left disgusted as Vic Reeves flashed his penis pre-watershed, but Ed Sheeran wasn't allowed to talk about child rape. In scenes viewers branded cringe, comics Vic and Bob Mortimer were interviewing GMB presenter Susanna Reid when it all took a rather odd turn. After asking Susanna to comment on her toilet habits, the pair then went on to question if she had seen Kong, presumably a reference to the blockbuster movie. But as the audience started to feel for Susanna, it all went very wrong. Bob opened his legs and said, "It's out there. It's quite long, have you seen it? It's very long and heavy at the end with a twist in the middle, and at the beginning there's a couple of little clackers. It's quite hairy at the beginning. You'll probably miss it." Red-faced Susanna laughed off the crude joke, but many viewers didn't see the funny side. One mum fumed, "We have turned off." At 8:55 p.m. Vic and Bob are on #disgusting, sad for my children who were looking forward to this. Another added, "And now it's we were funny once, Vic and Bob. Sorry, but this is so poor." Ed isn't allowed to mention the brutality of child rape, but these two get their Kongs out, ranted another. It comes as comic relief bosses raised more than £71 million after wowing film fans with a Love Actually sequel. Lovers of the hit 2003 movie stayed at home to see the 12-minute follow-up from screenwriter Richard Curtis. They also saw Ed Sheeran feel the pressure of live TV, when he forgot the lyrics to new track What Do I Know. But the 26-year-old simply laughed off the blunder and carried on. Red Nose Day on Friday raised a total of £71,308,475, with more donations coming in by the minute. An updated figure will be released on Sunday, organizers said. The mini-film opened with Andrew Lincoln's character Mark knocking on Juliet's Keira Knightley door as per the original, holding his infamous cards. After asking if his former crush liked his beard, she didn't. He reminded her of his plans to marry one of 4 famous women, including Kate Moss. To Juliet's surprise, he held up a sign saying, "Well, I didn't." To everyone's shock, the supermodel then appeared. "Meet the wife," said Mark's sign, with an arrow, while Kate's read, "Hi, nice to meet you." The scene then revealed Juliet was still happily married to husband Peter Chiwetelejaifa, who was inside watching the TV. Mark suggested they find out what happened to the rest of their friends, and the footage cut to Hugh Grant, resuming his role as Prime Minister David. Instead of dancing to Jump, like in the first movie, he busted some moves to Drake's Hotline Bling in one of the funniest moments from the reunion. Bill Nye's character Billy Mack was then seen during a radio interview talking about today's music, but finally gave an honest answer when asked where his long-suffering manager Joe Gregor Fisher was. Billy revealed Joe had died after a big heart attack. "Big coffin, left a big hole in my heart." Comic favorites, old and new, including Sir Lenny Henry, Joe Lycett, Robert Beckett, Ramesh Ranganathan, Warwick Davis, Sally Phillips, Jonathan Ross and French and Saunders presided over live comedy, sketches, music and films. James Corden teamed up with Take That for a carpool karaoke session, and Graham Norton welcomed a gaggle of guests to his ludicrously long sofa in Graham Norton's Big Chat Live. For the first time since 2003, Fiona Allen, Dune McKitchen and Sally Phillips reunited to perform a series of sketches from Smack the Pony. This year's Red Noses are being sold in mystery bags, with 10 different designs of noses to collect. They cost £1 each, with 60p going to comic relief. Celebrities wearing them included Laura Whitmore, Colleen Rooney and her sons, and Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn.